Hey, I'm Lee Thompson Young from the Famous Jett Jackson. Catch me, only on Disney Channel.
Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Support them, support them. Tell them who do you love?
Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and let me know down below, who do you love? When you play a lead role in a Disney Channel hit series, you're sure to capture many hearts. If you grow up watching a show, you can't help but feel connected to the faces that you see on screen. Lee Thompson Young is no exception. On February 1st, 1984, in Columbia, South Carolina, a star was born. Lee Thompson Young had that sort of captivating quality that was hard to find elsewhere since he was young. From the age of 10, he would attend festivals and events in his community, entertaining the locals with his engaging retelling of traditional folk tales. His ability to put on a show was undeniable, and it was that same year that he would begin his journey into the world of acting. He soon became the forefront of the local acting scene. His first role was in 1994 as Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in the Phyllis Wheatley Theater's original production, A Night of Stars and Dreams. And being in that play was all it took for Lee to solidify that he was meant to be an actor. 2 years later, he moved to New York City with his mother, and that was when he started to take acting seriously. After securing himself an agent, Lee leveled up from local productions to landing a spot on TV screens, booking several commercial gigs early into his professional career. But it didn't take long for Lee to return to his roots on the stage. In 1996, Lee took on a co-starring role in the play House Arrest, which was written by Anna Deaver Smith. Despite only being 12 years old at the time, Lee put on a spectacular performance and cemented himself as an actor with incredible potential. But it wasn't just the locals that noticed this, because his big break was just around the corner. If you're a child with a knack for acting, you'll likely find yourself on Disney Channel. The network has been credited for being the start of countless Hollywood careers and home to some of the biggest child stars. And when Lee Thompson Young walked into the audition room, Disney knew that they needed to get him on the roster. So much so that the showrunner, Francis Hyman, reportedly even revised the show's plot and its main character to cater to Lee's personality and upbringing. He felt that Lee was such a picture perfect for the lead that the character should have more of a similarity to the actor, and that proved to be a wise decision. In 1998, Lee Thompson Young made his Disney Channel debut as the iconic Jett Jackson in the coming-of-age series, The Famous Jett Jackson. The show's plot revolved around a young actor named Jett Jackson, who spent the majority of his adolescence playing the role of a secret agent in a show called Silverstone. In hopes of gaining some normalcy in his life, he moved the production of the show back to his hometown so that he could reunite with his family and rebuild connections with his loved ones. The Famous Jett Jackson was an instant hit, and fans loved Lee's portrayal of the character. It seemed like the showrunners had been right in picking the lead, because no one else could have been a better choice for Jett. In fact, they felt like Lee was such an amazing choice that they let him take the reins for an episode, giving him the freedom to write an episode however he wanted. The show ran for 3 seasons and was a Disney fan favorite throughout the 90s. And throughout its duration, the series had some seriously impressive cast members. Britney Spears, Rachel McAdams, and Destiny's Child all made special guest appearances on episodes. Aside from its 3 seasons, the Famous Jett Jackson franchise also had a Disney Channel original made-for-TV movie by the name of Jett Jackson, the Movie, which premiered in June 2001. That same month, the last episode of the series also hit TV screens. Although the show was relatively popular, it was canceled after 3 seasons. Many people believe that it's due to Disney's unstated policy of ending a show's run after it reaches 65 episodes. However, that's yet to actually be confirmed. Even outside of being Jett Jackson, Lee was heavily involved at Disney. He played the main role of Sam Sterling in the Disney movie Johnny Tsunami in 1999. But despite the movie's popularity, he did not return for the franchise's sequel. When the show concluded in 2001, Lee was 17 years old, and instead of going full throttle into acting, Lee applied to multiple universities, eventually being accepted to the University of Southern California's School of Cinematic Arts. He was such a stellar applicant that he was granted a full-ride academic scholarship. There, he pursued his undergraduate degree in film production. He eventually graduated from university with honors, all while balancing a thriving acting career. He took on a variety of different guest roles in shows like CBS's The Guardian, ABC's Philly, and UPN's Jake 2.0 in the early 2000s. 2004 in particular was a killer year for Lee. He expanded his acting portfolio into voice acting, guest starring as Teen BB in an episode of The Proud Family and as Jermaine in Xiaolin Showdown from 2004 to 2005. Not to mention, Lee took on the role of Chris Comer in the popular television drama Friday Night Lights and gained widespread recognition and acclaim for his acting skills. And that wasn't all. On the big screen, Lee starred alongside Jamie Foxx in Redemption, the Stan Tookie Williams story. Lee continued to grace TV screens for the next few years, with notable roles being Alex Bauer from South Beach, Derek from Scrubs, and Julian in Lincoln Heights. But it wasn't until 2008 did Lee once again reminded the world of his incredible talents in front of the camera. He signed a talent development deal with ABC and immediately got to work filming a 7-episode arc in the 2009 TV drama Flash Forward. His character, Al Gough, was an FBI agent who quickly became a favorite for many of the show's fans, despite him being written out after only a few episodes. After wrapping up filming on Flash Forward, Lee once again took on several smaller guest star or recurring roles in a variety of TV series like The Good Guys, CSI Noir, and The Event. But in 2010, he would come back to the TV screen as a series regular again, with popularity comparable to his Disney Channel days. On July 12, 2010, Rizzoli Isles premiered on television screens and became the second most watched cable program of the night. The series started off incredibly strong, having 55 million viewers for its pilot episode. Rizzoli Isles was a popular crime drama that aired on TNT for 105 episodes spread throughout 7 seasons. The show featured Angie Harmon and Sasha Alexander as the 2 leading characters, and would go on to win 2 People's Choice Awards in 2015 and 2016. The show's plot followed a crime-battling duo, Detective Jane Rizzoli and Chief Medical Examiner Maura Isles, as they navigated the dangerous criminal world of Boston and attempted to use their skills to find answers in unsolved cases. For the first 4 years of its broadcast, Lee was a member of the main cast. Lee played a character by the name of Barry Frost, a Boston Police Department homicide detective who has a distaste for the gruesome sight of crime scenes, despite his profession. The character was a highly skilled fighter with a knack for all things computer-related, and he was a comfort character for a lot of viewers of the show. But unfortunately, Barry wouldn't be there at the series finale, because in 2013, a tragedy occurred. On August 19, 2013, Lee Thompson Young was found deceased in his Los Angeles apartment due to a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Although the actor had been putting smiles on countless people's faces through his phenomenal acting, he had been battling a series of mental illnesses off camera. He had been battling bipolar disorder and clinical depression for the majority of his life and tragically decided to take his own life as a result. Lee was pronounced dead on police arrival when a welfare check was requested for him after he failed to show up to the Rizzoli Isles set for a scheduled day of filming. But even in death, Lee's impact remains. His family has started the Lee Thompson Young Foundation in his honor to help fight mental illness stigmas, and fondly remember him as not just a remarkable actor, but also a kind-hearted friend and family member. Even after his passing, Lee Thompson Young is forever memorialized in his work on screen and in the hearts of both fans and his loved ones. And that's a wrap for Lee Thompson Young. If you're interested in learning more about the backstories of Hollywood's biggest and brightest stars, be sure to click that subscribe button and tell us in the comments below. Who do you love? And we might just cover them in a video. Thanks for watching and see you soon.
Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love? Support them, and show them, and show them. Who do you love? Who do you love? them who do you love?